What do you need to work on? Can you bring stuff to the relationship? Can you love? Are you just going to be using them? You want to just feel always stable with the person, and you want to feel like there's actually something there. And again, it's not just some temporary thing because you're going through something. Hey guys, it's me. So unfortunately something did go wrong when I was filming. The file ended up corrupting, so I lost my intro, and also there's less clips of my face when I'm talking. It looks like it's a voiceover, but it's because I lost some clips, so that's why it may be in a bit of a different format this time. But in this video, we're gonna do another commentary to Adrian's video. This one is kind of about relationships and fake happiness and young relationships, and I'm excited to see this and give my opinion on it. Just a quick note, you may see videos uploaded a little bit less frequently. I feel like I was on a roll with them, but now I'm kind of working on things behind the scenes, not in terms of YouTube, but in terms of personal life. And I am posting on my second channel. I'm posting a lot of memes because I actually enjoy doing that a lot. Sometimes you just need a break from all this stuff happening and all the serious talks. So yeah, guys, hope you understand. And without further ado, let's just get on with this video.
Now I'm going to tell you why 90% of young relationships don't work out. I'm not talking 8-9-year-old stuff in primary school, okay? I'm talking once you're 17, 18, you're already mature, you're well into your adolescence, and it just
My mom would be like, no, that's still too young, but let's just watch.
It doesn't work out, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. Everyone is so damn depressed. Everyone's so sad and lonely and empty. Listen to this. And in your solitude, you find a person who gives you minimal attention, and your brain latches onto this person as a random source of warmth that you can get all of a sudden. It's the same kind of psychological process that happens with people who have quick attachment issues, which doesn't exist, by the way. Attachment issues don't exist. Or they do, but not as a disease and the way people talk about it. They're a result of you lacking something fundamental inside yourself that you go and you search for it in someone else who gives you absolute minimal attention because you're so deprived of it. And you get this abnormal excitement all of a sudden and this spike of feeling of fake happiness. So out of nowhere, in your boring...
I actually understand when people are going through things or when people are struggling or in certain parts of their life, they will latch onto you or they will latch onto something. It's not even about you, it's the way that you make them feel. And that's why it's important to have standards. It's important to also try to find your happiness and your peace and comfort elsewhere. Because when we latch onto people, I know most of the time we will get disappointed in the end. Most of the time things won't end up working out the way we want it to, if that's the reason. If it's because you want to grow with them, if you want to be with them, genuinely, you love them for the way they are, you accept them for the way they are, that is one thing. But if you're just latching onto them just to pass time, temporary feeling, or oh, because you look good, or no, that's not going to work out. And yeah, like he said, fake happiness. Like, so far I agree 100%. Like, he's genuinely saying what I'm thinking. I genuinely mean this. Let's continue.
A depressing, repetitive life where you hate your job, your college, your uni, your school, whatever it is you do. There's this burst of feeling of fake happiness that you get from a person, and you trick your mind into thinking it's love. But then 6, 7, 8 months down the line, these feelings wear off, and you realize that the only reason you are with this person in the first place is because they made you temporarily feel something that you couldn't find for yourself in your own heart. Because somewhere in your life, you lack some sort of fundamental fulfillment. But worst times, people have this mad realization that when the rosy eyes wear off, they look at the person they used to be with and they're like, holy, what did I actually see in them? They're clapped. But then, let's keep it serious. I can't stress how important it is to be content within yourself before you start looking to bring someone else into your life. I'll tell you now, the biggest red flag when a member of couple speaks about their relationship, they'll say things like, she makes me so happy. He makes me feel a way I've never felt before. She makes me feel so special. Me. Real love is unselfish. When you talk about your partner, when it's real love, you don't even remember to talk about yourself.
That's very true. It's something that I feel as though a lot of people, or I'll say us. I'll just say us because we're all kind of in this together, are we? A lot of us struggle with feeling unfulfilled in our lives, that we feel as though we need some sort of attention, we need validation from people. We need to rush into relationships. Like, we can't just remain friends with people. I've just wanted to be friends with people, but it felt like they were always trying to rush into something all the time. Like, why is this not good enough? Especially when it's like you don't know each other. You have to think realistically about relationships as well. Like, realistic as in, do you really like the way this person is? Do you feel like you're just their mentor all the time? What do they bring to the table? Where do they live? Like, you have to just take all these things into consideration, and the truth can hurt sometimes. And it's very sad when I don't want to talk about my things, even though I feel like I could bring a lot to this conversation due to and things I've seen. But the sad reality is a lot of the times we will get along really well with people that maybe are far away, or we will get along with people and it ends up being temporary. And yeah, sometimes it's very hard to accept this. I'm a very affectionate person, and I love helping and I love doing things for people. And people have taken advantage of that, kind of like he said, like that temporary just, oh, I'm bored, I'm depressed. It hasn't been for the person you are. It's like they don't want to hear anything deep you want to say. They don't want to hear your goals, your passions. They don't want to talk about deep things with you. They don't want to have serious talks. They just kind of want to pass time, or that like dopamine, or I don't know if that's even the right word to use. It's like you feel used, and kind of like he said, it's that fake happiness. I understand why people do it, but I'm not saying it's right. You want to just feel always stable with the person, and you want to feel like there's actually something there. And again, it's not just some temporary thing because you're going through something. This speaks volumes. It does. It really does. So yeah, it's like, see what you're lacking within yourself. And I always say this, but like really turning to God and having this relationship with God and your faith is very important. You will see things change for sure. And you won't feel like you need to give into like the worldly stuff. Try to get away from it as much as possible. You won't feel like that. And you know, sometimes God keeps us kind of isolated from people, or God doesn't let us find the right person because we need to work on ourselves first, or we need to heal from something, or that person needs to work on themselves. Because sometimes I see people that are like, why am I still single? I'm still single. If they really look at themselves in the mirror, kind of like my last video, or the video about the looking at yourself in the mirror, what do you bring to the table? What do you need to work on? Can you bring stuff to the relationship? Can you love? Are you just going to be using them? You know, you have to go through this phase of like self-improvement, and I'm acting like a relationship coach, or I'm acting like I have tons of experience, but no, it's just something I've noticed. Like I've noticed patterns with people. I've noticed things, you know, I'm very into the psychology stuff. You have to work on yourself, and a lot of the times things come to us when we don't expect, you know? So keep being strong, guys. And yeah, that is all for this video. Don't forget to give this a like, a comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.